Welcome, fellow YouTubers. My name is Manuel Espino. I live in Fort Worth, Texas. And I would like to welcome you to my new YouTube page called Faith Can Move Mountains, Modern Miracles. I would like to share a personal experience. I think I've been witness to a couple of miracles. However minor you may think they can be, they have to do with my mother, Edelmira Espino. My mom had liver damage, liver disease, and she went into the hospital on April 11th at Fort Worth Medical City Hospital. And she, about a week or so later, she had hemorrhaging. She had a lot of bleeding. I was there, and they were doing tests on her, and because of the hemorrhaging and what have you, she was intubated, and her prospects weren't very, very good. It's kind of ironic because she wasn't a drinker, so this had to do more, we suspect, with fatty liver. And so our mother, after the hemorrhaging, she had a bunch of bands to put on her person, and quite a bit of bleeding. The doctor said that they hadn't seen so much blood, so we were very worried. And so she went in the hospital on the 11th of April, and then just before the weekend of the 21st, that Saturday, she had more hemorrhaging, and the bands burst, and they had to do an emergency surgery, which the anesthesiologist, I think it was the morning of the 21st of April, had said that all of the patients that he had ever dealt with, I think 11 or 12 patients died right there on the operating table, and one of them lasted maybe an hour. So he basically was giving us a 0% chance of her surviving the operation. My sister Kathy, who's very, I guess she has a lot of faith, she put her hands on the surgeon and asked him to do his miracles. He had given us a 50-50 chance, but we, the doctor was able to put a shunt or something and basically stop the bleeding, and it bought my mom more time. We didn't feel that our mom was ready to go at that point, and she was able to entertain a lot of people to come and visit her. So we were happy about that. I had also fasted for about a day, hoping that they would take the initial tube out of her. She was intubated, and so after a while they did take it off, and I thought things were gonna go well. I was praying. We were praying. A lot of people were coming and praying. We had clergy. We had Catholic priests. We had non-traditional priests or pastors, and so we were confident that she was gonna beat this. And I was, she had lasted a long time, more than what the anesthesiologist had given her time to survive. And later on, she caught a case of pneumonia, and this was when we started to worry. And she wasn't responding very well. She had to have oxygen fed into her daily, basically, and they were monitoring it. Our brothers, I have an older brother, a younger brother, and a younger sister. We were all taking turns, watching our mom, and we had faith that everything was going to go all right. My mom has this saying, que Dios aprieta pero no ahorca, which basically means, God doesn't give us anything more than what we can handle. And here we're talking about money, and so we all had to put our lives on hold a bit, sacrifice. My wife was very supportive, so we figured God would provide for us. And so our mother started to get a little bit more ill. Her kidneys started to fail. The liver failure progressed to stage 4, and then there was no hope of transplant or anything else, or even stem cells that weren't embryonic. We really didn't believe in that, or maybe fatty tissue, adipose tissue. None of that was going to work to help her. And so we, we made the call to take her off the respirator, the dialysis, and basically they kind of made it seem like she'd only last an hour. This was that Wednesday or so before she passed. Might have even been Tuesday. And so we were all there kind of just waiting for her to pass away. But throughout all this, she had people come and visit her, people from the senior center, people from church, friends and family. I mean, she had over 200 people that would come and visit her. I think we overwhelmed the hospital staff, and I think that was the miracle. The miracle was that twice she defied the odds and was able to say goodbye on her own terms. And I think it kind of hit us that Tuesday or Wednesday before she passed. My cousin Josefina, who's a lawyer, a judge in Mexico, she was playing music, mariachi music. She had gone to the basilica in Mexico City to pray for our mom, and she, I think that was the last time my mom was happy. After that, she became a little bit more stoic, more melancholic, and we kind of saw the end. And I think she did put up a fight, and I think she just knew it was her time. And at the end, we put her in hospice, and my brothers and I and my sister, we spent the night, and she passed away Friday morning on May the 4th. In fact, July 4th was the second month of her passing. And so, even though it's sad for us that she passed, we feel that a part of her is inside us, and we want to honor her. And I think that this YouTube page is a way that we can honor her and share her faith. And what I'm asking for is that you can help me with stories or anecdotes of miracles that you have witnessed, that your friends have witnessed, or it could be hearsay. I mean, there's nothing to document. In fact, the Bible is a collection of stories from people that chronicled what they heard, and they went and spread it throughout all the nations. So I would like to have you help me with this. Let's make this go to many countries that speak English, friends and family. Share it, and I welcome comments. My email is faithmovingmountains1720@gmail.com. faithmovingmountains1720@gmail.com. And you can share your stories and your miracles. I hope to hear from you. I would like to let you know that I do believe in miracles, and I do have faith that things are going to work out. So if you're going through something tough, just pray, and God bless you. Thank you. Bye.